Michelle Saradimi, Graham Quinn, Brian Johnston, Philip Graham, Michael Beattie, Stephen Morris, Rod Reddy, Graham Wynne, John Jansen, Craig Young, captain, John Dowling, Robert Stone, and of course Harry Bath was the coach. Brian Johnson's overall form was not always as high during 81 as we'd seen from him before, but he proved conclusively that his catching of the high bomb was second to none. A player of immense ability, he'll be very important to the Saints campaign in 1981. Western Suburbs, their new skipper, John Donnelly. Well, this is the team: Gary Dowling, John Rebo, Ted Goodwin, Ian Schubert, Warren Boland, Terry Lamb, Alan Neal, Greg Cox, John McLeod, Bob Cooper, John Donnelly, Alan Latham, Paul Merlo. Coach, Roy Masters. The cry Rebo, Rebo started to echo around rugby league grounds loudly in 1980. One of the great success stories for that season. Rebo is headed for representative honours if he can maintain that 1980 standard. The referee in today's fixture, Mr. John Gosha. Western Suburbs kicking off, running from right to left. There's some interesting statistics on the screen. If you have a look at those, you'll see that St George have won 37 of the 54 games between these two sides since 1960. And a very significant statistic is in the next lot. 18 games have been played at this Oval. Jubilee and St George have won 14-4. Very significant statistic. Fairly heavy opening to this game with the first caution of the match as Graham Wynne gets up from underneath. First penalty of the match, one should say. Philip Graham, son of a famous father, to take the kick for touch. It's a mighty kick. It's taken play to within 10 metres of the Western Suburbs quarter line. Dowling, tap restart. Stone. 2 balls on the field. Touch judge goes on. Glad he did. He'll have to get out of the way pretty smartly too. Dowling. Morris, quick hands away there to Quinn. Back inside to Jansen. Jansen weaving away into the quarter. Gosha pointing out to the right, getting West back on side. Craig Young. Big switch of play. The new boy, Beattie, gets a beautiful pass away there to Graham Wynne. Wins on the boil, but a bit loose with his feet there too. McLeod was the tackler. Craig Young really coming on the move. Oh, beautiful pass. Graham Quinn took it. He's tackled about 2 metres from the line. Last tackle, penalty, St George. Rod Reddy. Harry Bath looking for much more consistency from this big, talented player. Steve Morris, a little dummy in front of him. They'll catch him from here. He's going like the wind. He does the grubber. Dowling's going toe-to-toe with him. Morris is there. It's a dive, but they've got it over the dead ball line. Well, 357, 180-81. Success rate 52.7. Teddy Goodwin was standing in no position to receive the ball then. Directing traffic at the moment. Now he's got it. Lobs a long pass out there to Schubert. That pass looked forward. Goodwin's got it. He'll score. There's a pass in there that looked a touch forward. Well, Teddy Goodwin, who at one point there looked like a policeman on traffic duty, directing traffic, suddenly emerged and scored the try. A run yet. Looks like Craig Young was having a little bit of a get square with John Donnelly. Neil McLeod, one-handed pass, beautifully pulled in and then lost and picked up again. It's a try, is it? Oh, Latham is so close. He must have been virtually over the line there at one stage. They finally pushed him back into the field of play. He's in now. Referee's awarded that. Touch judge comes sprinting around. So Latham has gone over from dummy half after being stopped. I thought over and I called it as a try, but see it again. It was desperately close stuff. Well, he got the ball down, and there's a foot underneath it from Robert Stone, by the look of it. Let's see it again. Jansen's the man that's been decked.
I think Alan Neil may have retaliated for something he thought happened to his player being tackled on the ground.
Well, he's the one that's put down the player, regardless. The small man's put down a fairly hefty size one. Yes, a backhander. The penalty's gone to St George. And who's off?
No, no one's off. I think that was just a stoppage of play while the player was being treated.
Graham having his 4th attempted goal. Nobody has been sent from the field. There was... I mistook the signal the referee gave, calling time out. One metre outside the quarter, about 15 metres off centre, left-footed, hits the uprights and goes into the field of play. Donnelly unloaded, it's gone out there nice and quickly to Boland, back inside to Merlo. Merlo unloads it well to Boland again. He gets a pass back inside. And that's Western Suburbs at their best on the attack. Quick start from that rebound. Little Neil. How not to play the ball. Can we see that again if we've got time? No, let's go on with a Goodwin move here in case something dramatic happens from this. Schubert flicks back into Boland. Now to Goodwin. Latham. Merlo. McLeod having a good game now. Cooper to Neil. Neil is going strongly. He's away. He's bolted the little fella. And he's in for a try beside the post. Good backing up. Really the first bust he's made. West 11, St George 6. See it again. McLeod really... Boland's in some trouble at the hands of the Jansen. Pass away, intercepted by Neil. Neil through the dummy. Looks back on the inside. Dowling called for it. Couldn't get the pass away. Full position. Goodwin well and truly offside there. 5 yards offside. St George ready. Johnston moving it quickly out there to Robert Finch. Finch got it out there to the in-3-quarter. They're up to the quarter line with Kevin Kelly finally taking the tackle. Referee waving West back, but they were still offside in that play of the ball. Ready on the boil now. There's another punch being thrown. Alan Neil having a bit of a spar. Dowling. Jansen. Slippery Morris. That acceleration, gets up and plays it forward, and he's been held up very close to the line, and he's dropped the ball, and now he's thrown it away in disgust, but the referee is adamant that he dropped the ball. A bring play out into the field of play and reset a scrum. Panic stations. 11 points to 6. Western Suburbs lead. They've scored 3 tries, 0. St George come up with another scrum ball. Kelly. Replacement for Beattie. Johnston. Rocket ready, trying to use the forearm to ward off the opposition. On the blind side they come. Jansen throws the big dummy. Got himself right through. It's a try! There's a bit of powerhouse running. Jansen was tackled by Donnelly, but took him over the line with him. A strong bit of football. Scrums are 5-4 St George's way.
There's something else that Roy Masters commented on at half-time, the needless penalties. He said that probably a third shouldn't have been given away.
Starkey looking for support there, but arms well and truly locked to his side. The crisscross with Morris. Great game. Ready. Robert Finch. Playing at number 15, replaced Graham Quinn. Ready with a long one, Morris. Beautiful transfer to pass out to Sorodimi, going up the sideline. Here's Dowling. Dowling comes to him now and runs him right over the sideline. Good running and good cover. Clayton. Merlot on the burst. It's McLeod and Morris having a little fisty on the side. Donnelly. Just grinding away on the forwards here. Neil. Big Cooper runs straight and hard. He's in. They won't stop. 16 and a half stone that close to the line. Formerly with the Western Suburbs Rugby Union side, Bob Cooper showed a bit of straight hard running there. Often achieved more than all the subtlety in the place. Kelly. Ready again. Morris. Sights again. Look at the acceleration. He's going to run around Dowling. Oh, what a solo effort. What blinding speed. He's only had 2 runs today. One in the first half. That one in the second half. Came back as quick as you please, as chipperish. Finley. Failing to get off the tackle player again. Scrum. Well, your guess is as good as mine. The penalty's gone to St George. This obviates the problem. There's Morris come up as quick as you please and taken the tap. That's exactly what's called for. Now they can take a penalty kick and goal from this because it's the second of John Ghosh has handled the game pretty well today. Oh, well taken, Craig Young, like a slip catch. That was a Bobby Simpson effort, that one. Mind you, I think he's got the imprint of a football in his stomach after that. So, Craig Young. Little kick through, it's got to go. Sorodimi pulls it in beautifully, but the defence was there quickly. Good one. And Schubert dragged him over the sideline. Or belted him probably is a better way. And that is the ball game with a 16-all draw here at Jubilee Oval between St George and Western Suburbs. The try scorers for the Western Suburbs side have been Ted Goodwin, Alan Neal, Bob Cooper, Alan Latham. And 2 goals to John Rebo. For the St George side, we've had goals 5 to Philip Graham and 2 tries. And they were scored by Steve Morris and John Jansen. An exciting game in many aspects, some errors, but played in a very wholehearted and quite a spirited fashion. And I think both sides are going to have, on this evidence, pretty good seasons in 1981 when they get their full team personnel back.